if you can see me. That was kind of an attempt at Californication, but I guess what I want to go over is the way I try to learn songs is, you know, as I broke that down into, that was a very shortened version of the song, but it has all the parts of the song in there. So I start out like that. It has a little intro, but it's also part of the verse, or a lot of the verse, all of the verse. Now all that is E minor, or excuse me, A minor and F. So and then it goes straight into like an extended verse, chorus. I forget where we are in the song, but so it does that in the exact same timing. It just does this afterwards. So it's the same exact thing, and then oh, I guess that does it in between. Sorry. So after this, and then there's a transition, and that's just picking certain parts. I believe it's missing the. We're just skipping the octave in there, so it's a C major, G major, F major, and D minor. And those are the main chords of the song. And then it goes into this part. Sorry about that. So that, again, is the A minor, F major. So it does that. There's other, it's kind of a transition movement too. It's at first D minor was a little lame, but so it's the same thing as this part. But you strum it. And then the second time through, starts exactly the same way. But it totally skips the F. So and that's a minor. I almost played a major, it's a minor. I'll do it one more time. So if you notice, the first time through I play the D minor down here, and the second time I play it up here. It doesn't really matter which way. This one actually, you know, has more of an open sounding quality. You can tell a difference, but really when you're playing in a band, you probably really can't tell at all. And then I won't really get into the lead much. It's pretty simple. You got to get the bends just right to make it sound good, but it's relatively simple. I think intermediate player could play it. I don't think I'm much above an intermediate player. But you can muscle your way through that, and it just takes time to practice. But anyways, those parts, the picked A, F, and then and then you pick your way through this progression, and then you go to the and then you go to the strum A, F, and then the strummed C, G, F, D minor, and then you finish with the C, F, or C, G, D minor, and then it goes into the lead when you get to that part. Otherwise it goes back into the verse. But I shorten all those parts, and I just do them over and over and over again, and I play the lead every single time. And so listening to it is not any fun for anybody. But for somebody, you know, I have these hands. I was blessed with these hands, which are more suited to swinging a hammer than holding a guitar. But I make them work. I've played in a lot of bands, and it just takes a little bit of time. So I guess my point is, if you just break a song down into like basic parts, string them together the way they go in a song, the way the song progression moves, but just cut them into short segments and do them over and over and over. And I found that it's just surprising that I know all the parts, the songs that I play live, I know all the parts, and sometimes I don't even practice to the song before we do it in rehearsal, but I played those parts so many times and know the song well enough that as the singer is singing and he changes from verse, chorus, or whatever's going on, I usually find that I could pick it up pretty easy, and I've done those transitions so many times that it makes it a little easier. So I don't know if that's a little bit different outlook of how to do this. I know it's not the most technical way to do things, and Marty would probably say it differently, and well, he's pretty open-minded to trying to teach simple ways to play songs, with your friends in a band, whatever. We're not all going to be, rock stars. That's pretty obvious. But you can certainly have fun playing things, and I'll post some more. This is my first try at this, so I'm a little nervous, probably a little shaky. I missed a few chords when I'm supposed to be teaching a little bit, so that's going to happen. I appreciate if you guys would tune back in next time I do a guitar thing, and I will be a little more proficient. And as my first time YouTube jitters go away, I should be a little more proficient at this. So have a good afternoon, morning, or evening, whatever it is for you, and I will see you soon.